Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's to zoom heavily, zoom in logic and opinions. I'm your host. I would love you to listen to this one. I'm dedicating this one to you. It's titled The Comfort of Culture. The Comfort of Culture. Operating within the comfort of culture, cultural expression. Wherever you were born, wherever you were born, wherever you grew up, you develop a sense of purpose, of belonging, a piece of ownership to the culture that engulf you and entertain you and which you express so easily. This is reasons for you to believe in your roots. Okay? It's easy for you to believe in your roots. Your manifestations always come alive from the comfort of the culture you find yourself within. The way you act, speak, react sometimes, the way you speak out against certain things, the way you criticize the ugly or support the good, or support the ugly and criticize the good. The very way you walk and eat, play, or react is your sense of purpose and comfort. Whenever, wherever you may roam or call home, you keep in alignment with your culture. You don't go far from your culture. It is an easy thing, an easy mindset, an easy way to keep ingrained within your culture. It's the ultimate purpose in your journey. That's what the comfort of culture does to you. Number one, how you were raised and how you raise your children. You raise them according to your culture. Okay, you raise them according to your culture, or how you were raised is still your culture. Two, how you may approach work speaks to your culture, your discipline, your way forward, what you want, your progress. That's how you look at things. Again, in alignment with your culture. How you react to crisis development, how you cook, how you sing, how you dance, how you move, the beats that comes to the head. Again, cultural expression. We feel comfortable within our culture. We cannot move far from our culture. Don't let anybody fool you. I don't like your culture. Well, hell no. You don't like my culture because you don't know really of my culture. I'm more comfortable with my culture, the way I speak, the way I express myself. Down to culture. Many may not understand you. If they are not from your cultural upbringing, then we can understand why sometimes they would not understand you. They might not appreciate you. Again, could be culture, could be your behavior, could be your attitude, but most of it is sometimes people don't know about you. They just see you behaving, the way you react, and it all ties back down to the culture. Europe, Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, the USA, North America, which is Canada, England, all those settings. If you come from those backgrounds, your culture will determine from the background hence you came from. African background from slave descendants coming to the Caribbean. Okay? I'm talking about myself. And then on the English rule, my cultural upbringing is going to be weighing between the African beats in my head and the movements and the English kind of way I might behave and greet people and talk and that kind of thing. So I, from the Caribbean and now in the US, I will have three forms of culture. So I have to try to develop here in the US, but I will always go back to my comfort zone, which is the Caribbean culture. I can't get away too far from it. So you either have a combination or fusion in your expression, and it's known by your movement, it's known by your dance and the rhythm which you walk and the rhythm in which you speak. The rhythm in which you dance, walk, or speak. Just look at Spain, Italy, Germany, Poland, Russia. The cultural expressions are all different. And people don't criticize those. People support those, and people can look sometimes and know which and what culture the expression and behavior is in alignment with or in alignment with. The Caribbean is completely rich in many adaptation and expression because again the Caribbean was settled either by the Spaniards, the English, Portuguese, or French. So we have a whole wide set of cultural different upbringing, and it's beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you different. It is beautiful. People love the Jamaica culture, the music, the way they talk, the Rastafari, the dreads. They like it. And Jamaicans are not afraid to speak their lingo, their dialect, because that's their culture. There are one people in the Caribbean that are extremely proud of where they come from. They don't care how they say it, they express themselves. The other Caribbean countries kind of have like reservation, but Jamaica is the one that stands out and keep in alignment with their expressions, their adaptation, and that kind of trajectory about them. The Caribbean, the South America, Latin America, they have kaleidoscopes of fusion and commitment and enticing towards culture. The Caribbean was settled, as I said, by the English, Spain as well, Portugal, France. And that's where our culture come in. We all cook different. We have different expression, different dialect. What moves someone in Trinidad might not move someone in Barbados, might not move someone in Brazil, might not move someone in Colombia, might not move, but we all similar because then it can come down to the beats of the music and the rhythm. You understand what I'm saying? A fusion of basic and different culture. The countries left their marks on the landscape of the people minds. That's how you identify with your culture, okay? The traditions were most impactful on our people. It's the same thing if you were born in the US, North America, England, or you would have that in you, unless in your household, your mother, dad, aunt, uncle come from a different culture, then sometimes it rubs off and you can develop certain habits, okay? I tell you, it all is in the language and the behavior and in the dress as well. The culture is such a impactful tonic that it keeps you there. It keeps you there. Do not deny your culture. Do not run away from it. Okay, it's ownership. Entrust upon it. And please embrace it. Embrace your culture. However, the most blessed country on the face of planet Earth with the biggest, most influential culture of explosion and associations within it is the great USA. The USA is the only country in the world that have so many fusions of culture, which make it so colorful. Just get to Miami airport and sit down and watch the world go by. Go to New York airport and watch the world go by. I tell you, you will see so many beautiful people passing in and out. In and out. The US is the place. Yet it is still sometimes your culture make it a struggle for you. Make it a struggle for you because of how they treat you sometimes, okay? It's the way how they embrace their people and the way how they treat their people, but the US is blessed with so many cultures, so much beauty, so much ecstasy. But sometimes the ugly people come and spoil it all. God has truly blessed the earth and the richness and the inheritances of the culture and the alignment with them. So I kid you not, it's beautiful to have so many blessed cultures. Until next time, keep an open mind whenever you think about cultural expression. It's beautiful. It's something, a joy to behold. Don't depart from it. Keep your cultural upbringing. I kid you not. Lester Zoom Headley signing out on this one. Thank you.